Alright, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the new MyLEAGUE series for the Western Conference team on the channel. And today, it's gonna be where the team we're using, you can see in the title, you can see in the thumbnail, the Sacramento Kings. I have the straw poll up right now. I can, show you guys to make sure, this is where it's currently at 8:04 on March 22nd. It's not really going to focus, but yeah, the Kings did win. They had 135 votes. Jazz had 131, Grizzlies 109, and Mavericks 101. It was actually a very close race, so I am kind of surprised with the outcome with the Jazz, but I'm cool with it. I meant with the Kings, but I'm cool with it. Personally, I kind of wanted to use the Mavericks the most, but I'm actually interested in doing a Kings rebuild because we can build around Hield, we can build around De'Aaron Fox, which could be super fun. We're going to be using the National B-Baller draft classes for this. We are using Start today. We're not going to be doing the draft in this episode. I'm going to go to the up to the draft. We're gonna go through staff signings in the lottery, and I kind of give my thoughts on the players, and also I need you guys to tell me what we should do in the offseason, who should we draft. So, okay, so thinking about what we want to do with this team, actually we could simulate to the end of the season first. Hopefully we start losing a lot of games, which would be nice, but knowing this game, beat the Hawks. But a big thing about this Kings team is, obviously they needed a lot of help. Watch us lose to the Mavericks. I'm gonna beat the Mavericks. Yep, not helping our draft position. I bet you we're going to beat the Lakers. I bet you we are going to also beat the Suns. Nope, we lost the Lakers. Okay, can we lose to the Suns? Let's go! Come on, lose to the Grizzlies. This one's big. Let's go. And can we lose to the Spurs and Rockets, which we should. And we lost by 1, but I'll take it. And we lose to the Rockets. Let's go. Okay. So, the bad thing about this rebuild is in 2019, we don't have our first round pick. So, I'm going to try to contend as much as I can next year. If we can be a borderline 8, 9, 10 seed, I'll take it. Because I don't want to lose out on a top 5 pick. Because I think our pick, no matter what, is going to either Philly or it's going to Boston. So, therefore, I would like to be somewhat respectable. De'Aaron Fox, not a terrible rookie year. Not bad at all. I'll take that from him. The Jazz would have been interesting to obviously build around Mitchell and Gobert. Would have been fun. And obviously the Mavericks with Smith and their upcoming draft pick. Or we also had the Grizzlies. I would have probably wanted to trade Mr. Marc Gasol. But yeah, we're doing the Kings. Realism. This is going to be a realistic rebuild. So building through the draft. Kind of overpaying a little bit for young free agents is what we... the motto might be. I'm going to probably go after heavy and Julius Randle, Aaron Gordon, and Jabari Parker in free agency. If I can land one of them, I'll be happy, but we're going to see who wants to come to the Kings. But if they get paid, they're going to get paid. I think, Aaron Gordon the most, but we'll see. So, we're looking at the roster. So, point guard, we have our starting point guard for the remainder of this series pretty much, in De'Aaron Fox, unless something comes around, but we're pretty good with Fox. Frank Mason, I actually like, former Jayhawk, as a backup, so I'm actually fine with rolling him as the backup next year. Very athletic. Very versatile, good at attacking the rim, good ball handler. And yeah, so we're going to be, rolling with him. Buddy Hield, I would like for him to be the shooting guard for the remainder of this video. Could he end up being a 6-man? Yes, he is also a free agent in 2 years from now, so we're going to have to deal about that. But Garrett Temple, going to be coming back on $8 million. Same with Shumpert on $11 million. So that will be $19 million up next year, which could provide us money in a big free agency pool next year. Small forward, I love Bogdanovic. I could maybe move him to shooting guard, and we could see if we want to maybe start him and move Hield to the bench as like a bona fide 6-man for us. But he's on a great contract for the next 2 years, which I really like. Vince Carter might retire. I don't know if he will. We're probably not going to bring him back. Justin Jackson, I also like, you guys know me, big UNC fan. Would like to give him at least 20 minutes a game next year. Hopefully, maybe he'll be a G League candidate. We'll see. But definitely he'll be the backup if we decide to roll Bogdanovic at small forward. But that's what you guys got to let me know. Do we play Bogdanovic as shooting guard and have Hield come off the bench? Let me know. Bruno Caboclo is pretty much gone. Shakari Sampson pretty much gone. And I mentioned Vince Carter is probably gone if he doesn't retire. Zebo, does that mean... I'm confused. He's a free agent, right? Like, why does it say Shakari Sampson's not making any money? Oh, because he's a two-way? Okay, I'm thinking Hield's a free agent next year. Or no, in 2 years. Okay, I'm pretty sure Zach Randolph's contract's up. I think, right? Yeah, because this was the 2018... I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, Zach Randolph's a free agent. Not going to bring him back unless he wants, like, the bare minimum, which I'm okay with. I'm pretty sure he's a free agent. No, wait, he's not. Yeah, because it would say contract 0 year. Wait, no, I think he has another year on it. Okay. Scal Basier, though, I would like to start next year. I don't think I'm going to put him in the G League, but Scal, I would like to start him unless we get a power forward in the draft. And center, obviously, Stein hasn't really worked out as being a top 6 pick in the draft. He's also a free agent next year as restricted. or this year. I don't know what I'm seeing right now if I'm really dumb, but sign if he wants less than $5 million, I'm fine with coming in back, and he could be a great second unit guy, good energy off the bench, but I don't really want to pay him to be our starter. You can see hasn't really been putting up starting numbers. Actually had a really good year this year. Could that be maybe a starter for the future? Maybe. That's kind of also for you guys to help me out with. And I would like to send maybe Harry Giles to the G League next year, but we got him on team control, which is nice. They got a lot of rookies this year with Fox, with Mason, with Jackson, and with Giles. So yeah, that's pretty much what I view on the team. Is Vince Carter does not retire, but I'm most likely not going to be bringing him back. John Smith retires as a coach. Hall of Fame goes Dirk, Wade, and Pierce. Jersey retirement, we don't have any. Okay, league meetings. I forgot to turn the setting off. I got to turn that off. And here, the settings I'm using, since this is realism, well, we do have these restrictions off. We have the rookie signing restriction on. We have the step being rule off. We have, oh no, I want to put injuries on. I messed that up. Okay, I'm going to mess with that side. We got Hall of Fame. We got 45 similar difficulty, 45 trade difficulty, 45 contract, and 45 CPU. That's why I usually do my realistic rebuilds and what I did in the last series. User injury frequency, I'm going to turn down to 35. And injury effects down to 35. Alright, sounds good. So, league realignment, not going to be any expansion team. So, draft lottery, we have the number 2 odds at the number 1 pick. I'm hoping we stay in the top 4. DeAndre Ayton or Marvin Bagley would be huge for us. Luka Doncic could be a big guy, a big play for us. Michael Porter Jr. could be a big play for us. So, yeah, I'm actually looking at probably Porter Jr., Bagley, or Ayton in this year's draft. So, if we get a top 3 pick, we're definitely getting at least one of those guys. So, and I would like not to draft Miles Bridges or... Who did I get in the Lakers rebuild? I don't think I got anybody. So, yeah, I would like not to repeat draft picks. So, come on, lottery. Actually, we could go to the lottery ourselves. So, I'll see you guys when we're around, like, the 6th pick. All right, guys. So, we're about to hit the 7th pick in the draft. It's going, I think, the same. At least I think it is. And it probably isn't. But, okay, the Magic are 7. I think the lowest we could be is 5. So, I'm praying we don't see ourselves at 5. Because then we're really going to... Okay. Hawks are at 4, so please do not show Kings, or we're just going to get that Kings luck. Cavs, please don't pass us. Please don't jump to 5. Please, please, please. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm actually really scared. I'm actually really scared. Of course, I'm not even going to complain. That's just 2K. I don't give a shit about the rest of this draft. Alright, so it goes Suns, Bulls, Bulls shut up. Cavs, Grizzlies, us. Oh my god, okay. Us and the Grizzlies both fell down. We are going to fire Dave Yorger. I want to go start with a new coach, and I'm going to sign Mr. Dave Fizdale to a 4-year deal. We're going to pay him a little bit more money. We can keep Elston Turner for the year left on his deal. Let's get a pretty good scout in Don Carter. And then let's land my boy Jimmy Lynch. So we're going a whole new head coach. We get Carter and Lynch. Do we get Fizdale? Does he really want to come to Sacramento? He's got only one offer, so he does. We lock up our new head coach. So, okay, NBA draft. We have the 5th pick in the draft. Don't draft Michael Porter because of his back. Injuries are on, so we got to take that into effect. But I still like Michael Porter, so that means he might fall to us. So, we'll look at some mock drafts, and then that'll pretty much just be it for the pilot episode. So, mock drafts, we got Aiden going 1, Doncic going 2, Bagley going 3, Young going 4. Mikal Bridges could be a possibility for us. Could be a possibility. I'm fine with that. But I don't know if Bagley or Aiden will fall to us. We could trade up in the draft if that would be interesting. Who do we have that we could trade? We could maybe use... like Stein to trade up in the draft. Keep that in mind. We could use Scal. We could use a couple seconds. I don't know. Let me know. Maybe Buddy Hield. I don't know if we're trying to get that generational talent. Is it worth giving up Buddy Hield for? Possibly, because I don't know if you're ever going to get somebody like Aiden or Doncic again. But I think at the 5th pick, 2K has us also taking Mikal Bridges. They all have Michael Porter Jr. going pretty far down, which sounds good to me. And 2K also has Michael Porter going 6 and Trae Young landing to us. Well, I'm going to tell you I'm not going to be drafting a point guard. How many 2nd-round picks do we have? Because I'm actually excited if we do have a decent... we only have 1. I might make a trade for another 2nd-round pick just to get some more young talent on the team. So, yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I think if I had to make my draft board, number 1 would be DeAndre Ayton. I'm just going to do this. Number 2 would be Marvin Bagley. Number 3 would be Michael Porter Jr. I think if all 3 of these guys got taken, I would maybe look to trade down. But Mo Bamba, I think, would creep up there for us. Obviously, Luka Doncic, but I doubt he reaches us. And then we can look at Mikal Bridges. And then if I were to look at... I don't really want to look at Trae Young. Miles Bridges, we already got in the last one. We could look at Wendell Carter Jr. or Jaren Jackson Jr., so I'll throw you guys in there. And then if shit hits the fan, Kevin Knox. And let's just go 10 people because why not? We can throw Trae Young in there, sure. Okay, so that's my draft board pretty much. Aiden Aiden's a 78 overall. Bagley's a 79. Bomb is 79. Porter, we don't have all scouted out, but Porter's going to be good. So, yeah, you guys got to let me know what we should do in free agency and what we should do in the draft. We will have a decent amount of cap space. Given that, actually, Shumpert, we might not have the most in the world, but if we could maybe flip Randolph, given that he's a one-year deal, so that increases his value. There only has 1 year left. We might find a team that might want that, but Kufos, Temple, and Shumpert, we're not going to find a roster trade for those guys. So yeah, that's going to be for me. Thank you for watching. Can we hit 300 likes for the pilot episode? Please let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. I think you guys might see this one first in the Eastern Conference team tomorrow, and you guys can find out what team we're doing there. So that's going to be for me. Thank you for watching. I love you guys. See you guys next video. Peace.